Hello ladies and gentlemen and all the core gamers out there, CAJ-Man777 here, welcoming you to the penultimate episode of Monster Hunter Double Cross. That's right, after this episode there is only one more episode left for this entire series and then we are done forever, maybe besides streams, with Monster Hunter Double Cross. It's been one heck of a wild ride so far in these 50 recorded episodes that there have been, excluding streams, of course. But, as you guys know, in the last episode, we took on Bloof, the Zamtrios. He was big, roly frog boy. And we took him down only to be met with the fact that some kids in Kokoto Village have now found some comet pieces of Valstrax. They were sent out by the villagers, of course, of Kokoto to help with the Soratorium's investigation of Valstrax, but unfortunately, a Gravios in the marshlands is now blocking their path, making us the person for the job to go hunt the Gravios. Now, there's some really fun things that we're going to get to in this episode, and of course, before we get into that episode, we're going to go, before we get into this episode, I should say, we're going to go over our gear today. Now, you may notice I have a small, what appears to be a little dagger on my back. So this is the G-Rank Soul Seer Mizutsune Sword and Shield. And you may be wondering, there's no shield there. Look at my wrist. There's a little bracelet around my wrist. Believe it or not, that's actually the shield for the Soul Seer Mizutsune, which is very cool. Which means we're going back to the OG monster hunting style of Sword and Shield, which also means I have brought Guild style, the basic style of Monster Hunter that you start off with. We've also brought the Chaos Oil, charges forward and applies effects to all other oils. So we get the Stamina Oil, the Mind's Eye Oil, we get a bunch of oils, and we get Shoryugeki to build up that crit stun, or that stun, I should say, even more. On top of that, for the pouch today, I've also brought Mind's Eye Oil and a Mega Demon Drug, because Gravios can be one pain in the butt. And he's also very heavily used in his attacks deflecting. You will often find your attacks deflect off of Gravios, which is why I brought Mind's Eye Oil, because that will prevent my attacks from being deflected no matter where my strikes hit. So, without further ado, let's go hunt ourselves the Gravios. Wish upon a Gravios? That's right. Alright. Off we go. You guys ready? I've already eaten, by the way. Like, I can just kind of prove it right there. See, Charisma Weakener. We're good. Alright, here we go. Off into the marshlands. Well, our able hands went off to look for this fallen star for you Academy folk, but it looks like we wound up aggravating a Gravios instead. Could you lend him a hand? I'd help you, but I'm busy battling Lumbago myself. Alright, anyways, we're gonna go find Gravios pretty much right off the bat here. Pop our Mega Demon Drug. We don't expect to die during any of these hunts. As you guys know, I am an expert at these kinds of games, so we're not gonna die during any of these hunts. We gotta go find ourselves a big, fat Gravios. Now, when I fought Basarios a couple episodes ago, I did mention that the Basarios has the exact opposite weaknesses of the Gravios. That is because Gravios is more fire-based than any other monster in Monster Hunter. Now, yes, this is a fan that I am using. It is a fan weapon, and it looks rather cool. I'm sure you guys can see. I mean, look at that. It's a fan. I can also heal while using the fan. Many Sword and Shield combos allow you to do this. You can heal while using the attacks. Also, this is a big Gravios. Like, this is a big boy. But as I said when we were fighting Basarios, the weaknesses of the Basarios and Gravios are the same, if not only just opposite. So that means, essentially, Gravios has the exact same attacks as, of course, the Basarios, with the addition of some sleeping gas and some poison gas Gravios can also get access to. Hopefully we don't see the poison gas, because that'll be a bit of a problem. No thanks. Now, Gravios, if he doesn't do poison gas, I'm pretty sure Basarios might have the poison gas. I always get which one's confused on that. But anyways, unlike Basarios being weak to dragon then water, Gravios is weak to water and then dragon. As we get the first break, which is always helpful, I gotta get around his wing if I can here. Unfortunately, that is not gonna happen, so we are stuck here, hitting Gravios' leg for a little bit. Now, the thing is, I can't hit Gravios, and that's gonna be really difficult to do. So we're gonna quickly Mind's Eye Oil. I shouldn't need it. Of course, Gravios is gonna whack me out of it, though. Stun. Fun. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to quickly apply the Mind's Eye oil here. And let's go over a couple of Gravios' movesets. So, Gravios, much like Basarios, has a focus, of course, on a lot of fire-based attacks. Unlike Basarios, who would focus more on his body being the physical weapon, Gravios still technically has some of those attacks in his arsenal as well. However, unlike Basarios, Gravios is more focused on the fire-based moves, which means a lot of his attacks are coming directly from his fire resources, which can be located in his chest. You can break his Gravios' chest pretty easily, and maybe I should have brought a bigger weapon so I could actually reach the Gravios' head, because, oh my god, it's hard to hit. Movesets based on the Gravios. Some of the moves you'll notice from Gravios, much like a lot of Brute Wyverns, even though technically this thing is a flying Wyvern, because I don't know why, but yeah, it's a flying Wyvern. It has wings, even though it's classified as a Brute, technically it flies, so it is kind of weird to see how that works. Anyways, let's get some Chaos Oil going here. I love Chaos Oil because it does some crazy stuff with some of the effects you can especially apply to the monster. But anyways, as I was saying, a lot of attacks on Gravios will heavily be based on how you have everything in your moveset. His gas steam attack cannot be blocked unless you have guard. Unfortunately, you cannot block that with a sword and shield. He has fire-based beams as well, which he can fire in a 180 projectile from his starting position, or he can fire it dead straight. As I rolled into the next area as he was going to do a fire beam, because great, he's close to the exit of the area. Fun. Right. He also has hip checks, much like a lot of brute-styled monsters in the game, but he also has some rolling attacks. Now, he doesn't often roll, but he also has this charge that you guys also saw from Basarios. He does, unfortunately, slide after this charge, though, making it very difficult to do some things. Now, I brought Shoryugeki to hopefully get the stun on Gravios here, but it's going to be very difficult because he's so large. Now, that is the hard thing about Gravios. Now, after Gravios fires a Fire Blast in a high rank, Gravios will always release some fire gas by his legs. Now, it is a really important thing that you kind of know when the fire gas is coming, even though I've gotten hit by it twice now so far. But it doesn't do a lot of damage with the recoil of the fire gas, as we're going to get the Gravios roll there. As he doesn't do it a lot. Let's see if we can get the Shoryugeki here, if we can get a nice lineup on the head. Yep, that's perfect right there. That was actually a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Shoryugeki 3, I did not get the final hit of it, which is me slamming back down into the ground, but we're going to get a lot of damage off of that. Now, what's really cool is I can combine Chaos Oil with Mind's Eye Oil, and that makes for a very, very fast oil usage. Now, he can jump up into the air and create some tremors as well, but that's basically all he has for attacks. It's pretty simple to avoid. He's a big, slow lunk. I mean, that's what Gravios is, a big, slow, fire-based lunk. Breakable parts on the Gravios do include both his legs, his back, his chest, twice, his head, and you can also cut off this monster's tail. So I'm going to see if we can go for the stun here, as I get stuck on his wing again every time. This is why I hate Gravios, because every time I want to go for the stun, I get stuck on his leg, and that really stinks. We did not get the KO there, but dang, that was a beautiful spot to hit him with the headshot. Oh, there you go. And he stays right there for me. That's great. I can shield bash him. Hopefully we get the stun. Maybe. There's some chances we can get the stun. Now, the only issue I have with Gravios is that Gravios is just a giant HP sponge. He has a lot of health, especially for this. This is kind of like the midway point through the game if you guys haven't been playing the multiplayer. In terms of the single player, it's kind of the end game, but in the multiplayer, this is mid-game Gravios, and no matter how many times you fight him, he is a giant HP sponge. Probably having the most HP out of a lot of the brute-styled monsters in the game. Let's not get stuck on his wing so I can actually go for the KO here. Hopefully, we'll get it. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the KO there quite yet, but we still got some time to rebuild the Shoryugeki, and we can definitely get a KO with that. As long as he doesn't sit on me. That would be bad. I don't want him sitting on me. Alright, let's see if we can get a KO here. Might be a little tricky. He's going to do some Fire Breath. Now, when Gravios does get tired, he cannot shoot Fire Breath or the after effect of the Fire Gas, which is pretty easy. To know, and you can tell Gravios is tired out because he's drooling, as you can see right there. A lot of monsters have drooling as their tell. Unfortunately, as you guys know, when monsters get enraged, they have a perfect tell for them also being enraged. Gravios' tell is that he gets fire in his mouth. Now, every time he goes for this move, though, you do have a quick opportunity to wail on him and maybe get a stun. That was a nice, good opportunity to maybe hit him for the stun. Don't want to get hit by that sleeping gas there. It's pretty nasty. Oh, he's gonna do the fire gas that I can't block, of course. Gravios sometimes can spam the gas attacks, and you do kind of have to be careful of that. But again, I'm not really too concerned on my health situation here. Gravios really isn't too much of a problem for me. Especially with this, I mean, this is only technically Soul Seer 1, so this is technically a G-rank weapon, but I haven't used Sword and Shield forever, so, like, I'm not great with Sword and Shield. I can be pretty good, but it really depends on, you know, how I'm feeling. With the Mega Demon Drug, you know, we should be able to get Gravios quick, but I'm going to heal up just to be safe. Maybe, you know what, we got some time. We might as well just sharpen him. Don't. No. Gravios. No! He can't give me a second. He just doesn't, no. Oh, come on. No. Alright, we got the sharpness increase. I think that's all that matters right now, right? Let's just roll off the fire here. There we go. Alright, let's see if we should. I mean, he's, again, giant HP sponge. Gonna be very tricky to take down. We're gonna see if we can do it, though. We did get one chest break, which is great. After you mount him a couple times and break his back, you actually get the opportunity to mount Gravios' chest, which is very helpful. Get away from that. Alright, let's do some Chaos Oil. There you go. I forgot Chaos Oil also has an attack on it as well, which is very, very helpful. And with the Chaos Oil, we do have the chance to get a Shoryugeki off. I'm going to wait for him to... Oh, he just completely moved away. He's gonna just squander into the next area. Alright, I see. That's fine. You do you. I got the Chaos Oil, though, so should be okay. We might not be able to stun him, though. I did, unfortunately, waste that Shoryugeki. But have no fear. I have Hunter's Drinks. And what Hunter's Drinks allow me to do is build up my Arts gauge a lot faster. So Shoryugeki is going to be quite optimal for me here, especially, as I said, when we were going to fight Gravios. There's a little surprise coming up. And he's just done the Sleeping Gas move 3 times in a row. We also got that Affinity Oil going on, so let's see if we can get a quick stun. If not, I mean, we're okay. We shouldn't have to. He's limping already. Oh, that's not good. Hit me, cat, please. Thank you. Cat's doing their job in Monster Hunter. I love it. Alright, let's see if we can hit him here. Oh, big miss. Ooh, that was... I choked so hard on that. I really like this fan weapon, though. Doesn't have a lot of range, but oh my god, it looks so cool. Look at this. Especially with the Chaos Oil. Just look at that. It's a blade fan. Like, literally, it's just a deadly fan. Who wouldn't want that as a weapon? Alright, Gravios. Come on, buddy. I know you're a giant HP sponge, and you've been putting up a good fight, I'll admit. You gave me time to talk to the people, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But unfortunately, you gotta go down. At some point. You gotta go down. I'm actually going to carve Gravios here because I need his parts for something else. Oh, we got a gem! Hey! That's like a 2%. That's nice. We got like a nice 2% sweet carve there. I don't think we're done, though. I do not think we're done. Just because it says main objective complete doesn't mean story's over. We'll find out here in a second, though. Oh, maybe that is it. Wait. We're not done. Valstrax has appeared. Uh-oh. Alright. Valstrax has decided to show himself to us. Now, I'm not going to go over anything of Valstrax in this episode. I'll see if you guys can pick up on a couple things here. Because Valstrax, as you guys know, for the single player, is the finale. But the fact that he's here now means we're about to have a little bit of fun. Valstrax. Also known as Baru Faruku in Japanese. Extremely dangerous. If you're not ready to continue hunting and yet select return to village, you will still receive your quest rewards. Now we're going for him right now. Oh, he's a big boy too. Oh my goodness, Valstrax. How you have, I'm glad you have graced us with your presence today. I've been waiting to fight you in the single player for quite a while. We've done the G rank version of you, so this version shouldn't be too much harder, right? Oh wow, your theme isn't even playing. Wow. Well, that's a good thing, because I get to go over that in the next episode. Okay, gonna have a nice little fight here, I think. Alright, Valstrax. I dig what you're putting down. Let's go. As I whiff on every single one of those strikes. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Ah, I dodged early. Damn. You can dodge under. You can't dodge every attack, but you can dodge some of them. Oh, Valstrax. Oh boy, you are causing me a bit of trouble here, aren't you? I'd like to heal, just in case, because I don't think really. I don't think today's the day. I don't think today's the day we finalize your fight yet. And, you know, you're not fighting me at my best. The thing is, I don't have my longsword. You're at an advantage here, Valstrax. As you know. Mr. I have machine guns for wings. Let's go. What you got? You got nothing. Nothing on me. Alright. Mister, I'm gonna sit here and just spam attacks at you, and you can do nothing about it! Excuse me, sir. I don't much appreciate what you're doing here. I'm gonna have to ask you to kindly leave! That was a big miss on my short Yugeki there. It's alright. Ooh, he's angry! I like it. See, the one thing I'll admit, I love Valstrax's rage look, because, oh my god, that just looks amazing, and you guys have to admit it. Valstrax's rage look is very cool. He's just being powered by dragon energy, which is something I can give you guys, but you may be wondering, well, how the heck does he get dragon energy? We'll get more into that later, when we fight him for the final time, but as of right now, I'm sure you guys are just enjoying this little fun with Valstrax here at the moment, but we're not done yet, obviously. We got the affinity oil going. I would like to get a stun on. If I can't get a stun, I'll be okay, but I didn't get to stun Gravios, so I'd like to at least stun Valstrax. I just like the fact that this man decided to show up. I appreciate him trying to come in and ruin my day, but it's not going to work. He's doing a lot of damage to me, but it's probably because I was playing a lot of Monster Hunter World before this. Like, literally, I went right from Monster Hunter World to playing this, and the control scheme, you know, it's a little different, but, you know, as you can tell, I'm pretty acclimated to switching back and forth rather quickly. Of course, the dodge timing is a little bit different in this game than in World, but the iframes still remain the same. Please let me stun you. I would love to stun you so badly. Get that free damage. Oh, that was a good... That was actually a perfect dodge there. That was not a perfect dodge. That was Valstrax just saying, no. Not today. Ah! Okay. Fine. That's fine. It's fine. He really likes his machine gun wings. I don't know why he likes his machine gun wings so much, but you know, Valstrax is... He is the man. The myth. The Elder Dragon. Very surprised that hit me. But... Ooh. Alright. Guess he just... Bye! Okay, he's gone. I mean, okay. He didn't want to finish that fight. I see him. I see him. I see that. He didn't want to finish that fight. We'll have our revenge. We'll have our time again to get him. That's for sure. Oh, I got some Gravios stuff. See, I have no Gravios parts. I need Gravios parts. Ooh, what did my cats get? Nothing. Wow. Wow, cats. I'm glad you knocked me out of the stun, cats, but you had one job, and you didn't do it. They're supposed to get me monster parts. That's what I want. Hunter, oh no, she's on the ground crying. No. I actually did. See, this is the part of the story. Like, I knew Valstrax was going to show up after the Gravios hunt. Don't get me wrong. I completely knew about it. I was just like, it's taking awfully long to load quest complete. There's more to it. But I have not seen this. So, at this point, I know Valstrax, but I haven't seen anything else after this. Like, this dialogue, I haven't seen. Hunter, I'm glad you're safe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I put you in danger and ignored our orders. I was so sure I was right. I was so stupid. And not just you, all those injured Kokoto villagers who just wanted to find comets for us. They were only trying to help. What kind of thanks is this? The Academy was right. I should have trusted them and recalled both the ship and the people from Kokoto as soon as possible. That should have been my priority. What was I thinking? I was just blinded by the glory of being a Y-Venturer who took Valstrax down. Was I blinded by the glory of being the Y-Venturer who took Valstrax down? I completely misread that line. And now I can never take this back. The music, though! I dig it. Begin preparations for retreat. Effective immediately. If I'd given that order sooner, this never would have happened. I am a failure as a captain, as a Y-Venturer. I was wrong. I can never undo this. But I'm sorry. To the people of Kokoto, and to you. Oh, she's actually, like, super upset. Oh, man. Alright, what does the quest lady have to say for us? Ahoy there, Hunter! You just managed to unlock 9-star quests! Yay, I feel so accomplished. She's over there crying on the other end of the ship right now. It's a shame not everyone's so peppy. The Y-Venturer's got a serious case of the moodies. Oh, but why are you so peppy? She's on the other side of the ship crying! Isn't it your job to go comfort her? I know it's serious because I take a lot of pride in my face-pulling skills, and he didn't even flinch! We gotta do something to lift his spirits. But what? I'm like 95% certain he's not in the wrong here. You agree with me, right? So yeah, it doesn't look like we're going after Valstrax just yet, but on the plus side, we've got quests coming out of our ears. Hooray! I mean, not hooray, because you guys aren't going to see any of the quests, because we just have to fight the Fated Four again, which you guys have, I've already gone over in a prior episode, so there's no point for me to show that. We can cut the Y-Venturer a break. He probably needs time to mull stuff over. In the meantime, let's get questing. Quest list. Heed thy name. I summon thee into the hands of this eager hunter. Alright, so what do we got left to do? Rathlos topping. Taming of Zinogre. We don't have to do that. Don't have to do that. Logisorius times width and height. What done it? Mr. Mount Durumbros. Distress signal. Capture the Agnactor. You're under a wrath. An ice surprise. Ruler of the frozen seaway. Ooh, Tigrex. Tigrex is cool. But, yeah, we got a couple quest lists, and there's a couple key quests I'm going to be doing off camera. We've actually fought every monster at this point in the game, not counting any G-rank monsters. So, in terms of the single-player stuff, guys, this is it. There's one more episode, and it's going to be Valstrax. I hope you guys are super excited for the final episode. Valstrax is one of my favorite Monster Hunter monsters of all time. Pity he's not in World, but we did get that teaser of Glavness coming into Monster Hunter World, so I'm very excited about that. And Valkana from Monster Hunter World definitely kind of looks like an ice version of Valstrax, and I'm super excited about that too. But aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Monster Hunter Double Cross. This obviously was a little bit of a longer episode because, you know, interrupted by Valstrax and we had to do one more thing. But of course, in the next episode, it is the finale, and we're taking Valstrax down. Before I go, though, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our donators over there on Patreon. So big thank you to MickeyPhorGens, MaddiLeigh, Thomas, Color Craze, and Drix for their continued support to the channel. And of course, guys, until then, this is CAJ Man 777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.